look who just showed up and put himself into a match.
Josie, Paragon, I didn't come to cause a stir. I came because I respect both of you, and because I need your help. Well, help from you and all of your indie friends in taking down Mutiny.
Listen, Josie and I both did our time at WWE. Great experience, but we moved on. I saw how your time at WWE ended. Not pretty. There's a whole world of wrestling out there. A lot of other rival promotions. I don't need to tell you that. You can find a place somewhere else. Like we did.
This is bigger than any one promotion. This is about stopping someone who wants to monopolize an entire industry. But there's more than one way to do wrestling. With your indie background, you both get that.
He makes a convincing argument, Paragon.
Yeah, he's great at flattery, too. But we already know indie wrestlers are the perfect group to save the future of the business.
So you'll help?
Maybe. But you said you needed more than us, right? It's a fine line with our crew. Respect is earned, not given. You can't just show up, ask Geneva to put you in a match, and then expect everyone to fall in line behind you.
It's one thing to face us in a normal triple threat. You need to prove you're as tough as an indie wrestler.
Let's see if he can hang in a TBD rules match.
Name the time and the place.
Here, now.
You're on.
Love the fire. Bring that to the ring. Who do you want to face?
You're not the only Paragon in town, Pierce. Let's go. Was that enough to impress you and your indie crew?
You're lucky I'm so motivated to take down Mutiny that I'd let you win.
Hold on. Let me win? Right.
Either way, imagine how the suits at WWE are going to feel when they're rescued by an indie wrestler they let go.
So, you'll help me?
Yeah, me and the rest of the crew. So what's the plan?
Mutiny's been launching attacks against WWE since the beginning. I want to take a page out of their playbook and hit them on their home turf. At NXT.
Now that's a plan worthy of Paragon J. Pierce. It's not like me to fly under the radar, but I think you're right. Indie wrestlers are perfect for this. No one will suspect a group of former superstars visiting friends or local talent just keeping their heads down. Then, boom.
Exactly. Boom.
Apparently, CM Punk has some sort of major announcement regarding WrestleMania. I can't wait.
Mutiny Universe! What I have proven the past few months is that it only takes a spark to start a fire. One person to take a stand and change the trajectory of the whole business. Speaking of changing the business, let's address all those rumors about the WrestleMania main event. Surprise! It's bigger than that. This year, with Mutiny in charge, we're holding WrestleMania CM! And of course, yours truly will headline Mutiny's biggest show against...
What the hell?
Sorry, Punk. Change of plans.
Finn Balor trying to figure out what's going on.
Oh my God! Is that Chosen?
They've infiltrated the infiltrators.
Indie wrestlers attacking Mutiny. Who all is in on this?
3D through the table. Mutiny's never faced anything like this before.
La Conga Hita Loca! These indie invaders are pulling out all the stops.
I think this has Punk's attention.
Bailey and KO are going to try to level the playing field. Good luck.
It looks like Mutiny is completely off their game.
All hell has broken loose here at Mutiny's home base.
It's about time someone took a stand against them.
Josie Jane and Paragon J. Pierce are here.
And look who's with them. Mutiny's nemesis is back.
That's right. You better run.
This is unbelievable.
No, Corey, this is beautiful.
Punk's been fooling around, and now he's going to find out.
Looks like Punk didn't want a taste of his own medicine.
Punk's hightailing it so fast, he didn't have time to blow a kiss. Is Punk going to get away? You gotta be kidding me.
Not this time.
Maybe we'll finally get some justice.
CM Punk is finally going to face the consequences of his actions.
When he betrayed this man and formed an alliance with his former partner, he unleashed a whirlwind on his own house.
I hope he gives Punk the beating that treacherous SOB deserves.
Totally helpless at the moment. No such thing as a soft landing out there in the parking area.
Just concrete and asphalt everywhere you look. Ooh.
Oh, man.
And a kick. Caught in a bad spot.
Oh, caught a powerbomb.
Interceptor.
Things can get really out of hand when the fight gets taken in the parking lot.
So many instruments of destruction lurking around, and we know it's only a matter of time before they're unleashed. Treating them like trash, adding insult to injury.
One step ahead there.
Gets out of dodge. Interceptor.
Neck breaker.
I always get nervous whenever the fight spills into the parking lot. That's where I keep my car.
Well, it looks like you might be taking the bus from now on, Saxton.
He wants his crowd on their feet. He wants them to make some noise. Punk
Punk never saw that coming.
No, turn out the lights. The party's over.
This brawl is only going to get more dangerous up there.
Please be careful.
Hoisted up high here.
Don't do this. Oh, my God.
I don't see them getting up after that.
With good reason. That brawl had shades of downtown Austin at 2 a.m.
CM Punk is finally going to face the consequences of his actions.
When he betrayed this man and formed an alliance with his former partner, he unleashed a whirlwind on his own house.
I hope he gives Punk the beating that treacherous SOB deserves.
Wow.
Oh, DDT.
And this is why this is the most dangerous parking lot in all of sports entertainment.
Uh-oh.
Buries a knee to the body.
Opening the ambulance doors. We know what's going through this competitor's mind. He's gotten on top of this ambulance. What now? Up on top of the ambulance. What's he gonna do now?
Getting carried to a...
Oh, man, a bruising use of their body. Took a gamble and it paid off. Soaring off the top of that ambulance.
Punk had to expect this after everything he's put him through.
Into the steel door.
Punk's in trouble here.
From behind.
We gotta go.
The SOB is going to get away again.
Punk may have escaped, but this battle has been won. We're getting word that all of Mutiny is fleeing their home base of the Performance Center.
Mutiny has fallen.
It's about damn time.
First, I just want to thank Mutiny for welcoming us into their home. I hope you like what we've done with the place. It was so nice to see all my old friends tonight, especially one in particular. I'm sorry you had to run, but now that I'm back, we'll have plenty of time to catch up. Because we have a lot to talk about. You picked the wrong side. You followed a guy who likes to stir the pot, rile people up, all in the name of being some sort of holier-than-thou martyr who somehow always knows better than everybody else. CM Punk. Maybe you did once speak truth to power, but now I think you're so angry about what you still haven't been able to accomplish that you use your words to mask the selfish, entitled, arrogant brat that you've become. Or maybe that's who you've always been. It's clear to me. This was no mutiny for the good of the people. What you led was a power grab, designed to replace a monarch with a dictator. You're even more corrupt than the thing you hate. But don't worry, Punk. Me and my indie friends aren't even close to finished. Oh, and your precious performance center? This is ours now. Want it back? Give me a match, and let's settle this once and for all.
What a night! What a takeover!
Baron Blade, what are you doing here?
Geneva let it slip what you had planned. No way was I going to miss it. Especially not when so many of your indie teammates have passed through BCW. In a way, you could say that BCW infiltrated Mutiny.
You definitely could say that.
You know, I actually used to train here at the PC.
Really?
Yeah, before I founded BCW. Hardly anyone remembers that. Sometimes it feels like I was a whole different person. But enough about me. What about you and Mutiny? Your people versus theirs on SmackDown? Who you taking with you? Mutiny doesn't stand a chance.
It's Team WWE here for one final Mutiny battle.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Big Money Joe the Savage Montana, Paragon J. Pierce, Chosen, and Ava Moreno.
The leader of this team struck right at the heart of Mutiny and forced this winner takes all final showdown.
It's not over until CM Punk and every one of his flunkies pay for what they've done and never show their faces again.
Mutiny's last stand is about to begin, and Team WWE looks ready. CM Punk's revolution has all come down to this.
And CM Punk, the Warrior Princess, Suzuki, Kevin Owens, and Bayley.
It's hard to even look at these treasonous backstabbers, but hopefully we won't have to look at them much longer.
If it's hard for us, Imagine how bad it is for the leader of Team WWE. He's got to be seething that the woman he brought in to fight Mutiny is now one of its last soldiers. It's WWE versus Mutiny one last and final time.
The final battle between WWE and Mutiny has begun. Everything is at stake.
Mutiny was beaten as soon as that man led an army into the Performance Center and evicted the whole treasonous lot of them.
Well, they have an ace in the hole this time, Saxton. His ex-partner is standing across the ring, and she knows everything about him. That's a tactical advantage that's hard to overcome.
What a shot!
Oh, strikes with a boom. Elbow drop. Couple of them connecting. And then a little...
And a little disrespect for dessert. Look, the most intelligent competitor in a battle knows that there are many roads to victory, including the low road.
What a punch! Oh! He took the worst of that impact. And got away with that one.
MCL and ACL could have major damage, possibly the fibula. Excellent strategy there.
Bulldog!
Showing off the quickness. That'll turn things around in a hurry.
And well-timed maneuver there.
Ooh, stinging kick. Oh, ouch. Oh, it's avoided that one.
Ooh. Oh, my God, what a kick.
An important tag here.
This could change the match. Counter. He knew just what to do.
Inverted Frankensteiner. You have to dig down deep to bust out something like that. Shows the hunger for a win here tonight. And getting the cover here.
She powers out immediately there.
Doesn't bode well if you still can't get more than a 1 count by now.
Running knee lift.
Wow! Bottom rope moonsault on the mark.
That could make an opening for her. Takedown. And now punches, rights. Oh, my God. Just going all out with every blow. Look at this. Hair-pulled net slam. Caught the leg. Look at this. Takedown. Ooh.
Trampling the opposition. Dodges out of the way.
Bulldog. Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room.
Kneecap goes right into the face to halt the attack.
Sleeper slam. Boom. No way. Slingshot somersault plancha.
Showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong, but instead, it was right on the money.
Chosen strategy paying dividends.
Chosen looking very determined.
Rapid fire. Nasty combination. That's how you hurt your opponent. Nasty right hand. Vicious enziguri.
A drop kick in the corner.
Perfectly executed. Oof. Oh, man.
Saw it coming. It counters it.
What a DDT. Wow. We've got a tag. Went for the springboard and miss.
That gets reversed on CM Punk. Rolling elbow.
He tags out.
Oh, God. Beautiful arm wringer applied.
Beautiful back kick. vicious combination of strikes.
Like he's got 11 arms and feet.
Both wrists captured and man, knee strike. Hard right hand. What are we going to see here? Uh-oh. Spiking DDT. Up and oh, knee right to the spine.
Ooh, he fends that off.
Interceptor.
And Punk gets battered as his opponent goes to work.
And just when he needed it most, he got the tag. Poorly timed offense there. Uh-oh. Look out. Oh, backbreaker. He quickly gets out of dodge. And landing with the double axe handle. This is making me nervous. Oh! DDT off the apron! Thanks for coming. End of days. That could have just wrapped this one up. Oh my goodness. Here it comes. Hooked up. And nice sidewinder suplex. Steered away there. Oh, stiff punch.
Caught an elbow in the gut for that effort.
Ow, bam. Ooh, listen to the impact.
Using the ropes. Disaster kick. Kevin Owens is down. Could it be over? Kicks out. He still has life.
Both competitors digging deep into their wells to keep this match going. KO avoids it. Kinshasa. Oh, man. That's it. I think KO might be out.
2. Meanwhile, Bayley.
In off the tag here.
Going up to the top now.
Oh, my God. Wow. Will Chosen seal the deal?
And she stops the count.
He's able to dodge out of the way. One counter met by another. Little impact into the corner.
Oh, the moonsault connects.
Turning it into the pin.
2 count.
He's already done so much damage. What else could he want to do? And he's tagging his partner in.
Owens intercepts it.
A narrow escape.
Oh, the spear. Going for the 3 count.
And just like that, the nightmare that was Mutiny is officially over.
Normally I'd say that's overly dramatic, Saxton, but not after everything we've been put through.
CM Punk is clearly not happy with the outcome.
Mutiny may be finished, but I have a feeling there's still business to be settled.
It looks like we're going to have some words exchanged here.
No. You don't get to just walk away. You told the world at Survivor Series just how disposable you think I am. So now, it's my turn. I used to think we had a real relationship that just didn't work out. But the whole time we dated, I made excuses for you when you were too scared to do the work. I applauded you every time you did the bare minimum. We never made it because you got scared and bailed, just like at Survivor Series. You took the easy way out. Too scared to really lead. Too scared to be anything but a follower. What did that even get you? A match at the showcase of the Immortals? WrestleMania CM against some hand-picked opponent? Don't worry. I'll make sure you still get a match at the real WrestleMania against me! You're no leader, and you were never relationship material. WWE dodged a bullet. So did I.
Does this mean we're getting WrestleMania this year after all?
I think it does, Saxton, and I think we have our main event.
I can't wait for these two to finally settle their issues at WrestleMania.
Man, does it feel great to be at WrestleMania. The real WWE version. I don't know if I could have stomached that Punk-branded nonsense. It was a hectic few weeks getting everything together last minute, but we pulled it off.
Shows what you can accomplish when we work as a team, not as an individual who puts their own interests first.
I have a feeling I know who you're talking about there.
I guess we all learned a lesson. In hindsight, it was a mistake to give CM Punk as much leeway as you did. Letting him take over an entire WWE brand with Mutiny and giving him a real opportunity at Survivor Series? But I bet you never thought he would take it so far.
A mistake? I'm not sure about that. Everything worked out in the end, didn't it? I put my faith and confidence in you, and you delivered. May have been a few bumps in the road, but look at us now. Standing here at WrestleMania before what's sure to be an epic main event with everything right in the world.
No thanks to you. You let a civil war break out in WWE because you thought it was best for business. And you never even thought to ask why it was happening. All of the problems that led to Mutiny are still here. And after I go out there and win this match, I'm going to fix them.
I'd be happy to run any of your suggestions up the flagpole, but I'm still the chief content officer around here.
Somewhere along the way from changing out of your gear and into your suit, you forgot that your job was to help this business evolve in a way that benefits everyone in that locker room.
What are you looking for here?
For you to step aside so that I can give this company what it really needs.
Yeah? What's that?
A leader who's not afraid of change.
Well, it is official. I have a job again.
I see what you did there. Good to see you again, Adam. Welcome back.
Thank you. And thank you for everything you did to take care of Mutiny.
It was no problem. Well, to be honest, it was a lot of problem. But I'm glad it's done. Just one final loose end to tie up.
So, what are your plans?
Well, this WrestleMania match is looming pretty large on my mind right now.
I'm sure, but I mean after that. You have some influence here now. I overheard what you said to Triple H earlier. I know you won't go all Punk on us, but what do you have in mind? Any thought about the former Mutiny members?
I believe they need to earn their redemption. You can't just try to overthrow an entire company without any consequences. I'm not saying they're gone forever, but respect and reinstatement needs to be earned, not given freely.
Any big changes you'd like to see tackled first? Punk's mutiny destroyed all our plans. But maybe that means there's an opportunity to tweak or reinvent some things.
I've got a few ideas, but the one I want to tackle first is completely original and totally new. I'll fill you in on it later.
Well, my interest is officially piqued, but I've taken up enough of your time before your big match. We'll catch up later. Good luck out there tonight.
Thanks, Adam.
It's the man who's out for ultimate payback.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 290 pounds, Big Money Joe the Savage Montana.
That superstar has been looking for retribution since Survivor Series.
With good reason, Saxton. Revenge is a dish best served cold, and a chill just came over this WrestleMania arena.
This woman's going to pay the price right here at WrestleMania.
And his opponent, from every man's nightmare, the Warrior Princess, Suzuki!
The whole WWE Universe has had such high hopes for this superstar. The WrestleMania moment wasn't supposed to look like this.
It's like the old saying goes, you become the thing you hate.
This could be this combatant's final stand here at WrestleMania. There's the bell, and we're underway with WrestleMania's main event.
This one isn't just a match, it's as personal as it gets. Their lives and careers have run in parallel since the beginning, and now that journey comes to an end.
These two people helped create each other, and now one of them is going to destroy the other once and for all.
Effective dodge there.
You know, we can stay here, guys. Rainbow cutter. Ooh. Well-placed kick.
Ooh. She managed to avoid that offense.
Moonsault! Super kick! And now he's really stepping up the pressure.
He's on a roll and looking unstoppable.
And an answer from her.
She's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
But does she have what it takes to turn the tides here?
Strong kick. My goodness. Rising up on spaghetti legs. This is not where you want to be.
No way. Crashing to the floor.
My goodness. I think I heard something break on that crash landing.
And she's eating a lot of heavy shots here.
Yeah, she wasn't expecting things to take this turn.
Why are they coming over here?
Lots of space and concrete, that's why.
Kinshasa! Oh, man!
There's no coming back from that.
Soaring!
Diving foot stomp. Brutal. Covers, wasting no time.
This could be it.
This match is over. Not only has a personal score been settled, but the final remnant of mutiny has been cleared from WWE.
Good riddance.
A clear statement has been made tonight. Long live the showcase of the Immortals.
It'll outlive us all, Michael. When good people stand up for what they believe in, they can turn back an entire rebellion.
Now that the mutiny is over, it's time to start thinking about what's next.
At least we know we're in good hands with this superstar leading the way.
For Byron Saxton, Corey Graves, I'm Michael Cole, and this was WWE WrestleMania.
You're back! Again! I think. All this timeline bending makes my brain a bit foggy. It might feel like we never had this chat next time we meet.
What are you wearing?
I am an interdimensional transcendental being. What am I supposed to wear? Jean shorts and a t-shirt? Anyway, what do you think?
You look fabulous, Truth. I love it.
Thank you, thank you. I knew you would dig it. So, want to go again?
Let's do it.
You got it. Safe travels through the time stream.
It's not often that the Chief Content Officer, Paul Triple H Levesque, is here on Raw. He must have some major news to share.
Let's hear what the game has to say.
As you all know, we've been building a new era in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is going to be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're going to answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a Chief Content Officer, I'm gonna drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era. This individual is going to be a force in the women's division for years to come. I've seen her potential for greatness already as a decorated champion from MMA. That's right. I think you might know who I'm talking about. They could be the next big crossover star from the cage to the squared circle to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
The CCO just alluded to the fact that we might have an MMA champion going #1 overall.
I can't wait for draft night.
Hello there. So nice to finally meet you. I'm Troy Simpkin, seasoned and esteemed WWE producer.
Hey, Troy. Nice to meet you, too.
We are so excited for your arrival at WWE. There's been so many successful crossover stars between MMA and sports entertainment, and we think you could be bigger than all of them.
Thanks. I think so, too. So, what's the plan?
We want to get you acclimated to a WWE ring before the draft. So you're going to head down to the Performance Center. We've even lined up some training partners with MMA experience to make you feel comfortable. Who do you prefer?
How about the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler?
Excellent. Just be sure to lay low down there. We want your debut at the draft to be a huge surprise.
I'll do my best.
Oh, one more thing. Make sure you look good on draft night.
What are you getting at?
It's just that in the past, WWE superstars had to wear whatever we told them to for their non-ring attire. And as much as I miss those days, that's no longer how it works around here. It's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever you want.
So I can dress how I want to dress? I assumed that was the case, but thanks for confirming.
All right, we better wrap this up before any looky-loos start pulling out their phones. Safe travels, and we'll see you soon.
Hey, I gotta ask, are the rumors true?
Becky, we've met backstage at one of my fights, right?
We did. And it's good to see you again. But I feel like you're dodging my question.
Well, what would be the fun if I answered it?
Even though it'd be a spoiler, I might be able to at least give you a few pointers about WWE.
I'll take them either way. Could apply to MMA, too.
Alright, I don't want to tell you too much in case we cross paths in the ring someday. But I will give you one piece of advice. In WWE, you can't trust anyone. I once had someone steal my oatmeal and still haven't found the rotten culprit 3 years later.
Interesting. But what about your husband? You can't even trust him?
There are exceptions. Anyway, it was good catching up. Maybe I'll be seeing you soon.
Yeah, maybe.
1, 2, it's over.
What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
And it just got even bigger. It's one of the hottest stars from MMA.
Are the rumors true? Will they be the #1 pick? We'll find out soon enough.
Thanks for taking the time to answer a couple questions before the draft. I know you just got here and must be getting pulled in 100 different directions, so I'll try to make this quick.
No problem. And it's Kathy, right? Good to meet you.
You too. You've been on top of the fight game for years in MMA. What personality traits led to your success?
I'll go with what I use on my dating app. I don't like to take things too seriously. I like a good reality TV show, scrolling endlessly through silly pet videos on my phone, and when I'm not busy with that, I enjoy bashing people's heads in. So, I guess you could say I'm a bit more comedic and fun.
Honestly, I was not expecting that. What can you say about the rumors that are swirling around tonight?
They're all true. Valhalla and I are starting an all-girl pop group. You want in?
I meant the rumors about you going #1 overall in the draft.
Oh, right. Well, it would mean a lot, but it's just an opportunity. You still need to win matches and championships, or none of this draft stuff matters.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
You feeling okay? I know it's tough. New surroundings, big expectations coming from a different sport. A lot of eyeballs on you tonight.
What's tonight?
The draft?
Oh, I was mainly here to work on some choreography with Valhalla, but I guess I can squeeze in time for the draft.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, SmackDown is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Nick Aldis got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this, Raw.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with authorities to get to the bottom of it. But Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how things are handled over here in WWE? At least in MMA, I knew when I was going to get hit. Maybe I would have been better off staying where I was.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could've just...
Pay no attention.
I'll set up a match for you next.
Hey, you all right?
I'm fine.
Listen,
That's what I said.
look, if I were you...
I agree.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy, but I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait.
As Bobby Heenan might say, here's tonight's ham and egger.
Highly anticipated and feared. It's SmackDown's #1 draft pick.
And her opponent, from every man's nightmare, the Warrior Princess, Suzuki!
She looks focused and ready. I think the biggest question is whether or not the rest of the WWE is ready for her.
No, the biggest question is how her MMA skills will translate to that ring. I wouldn't be surprised at all if there's a bit of an adjustment period.
Not only is this an opportunity for the #1 pick to show her skills in a WWE ring for the first time, it's also a chance to erase the memory of that attack last week.
You got that right, Michael. I'm sure she's a lot more comfortable in the ring where her opponent isn't hiding in the shadows.
Well, if the former MMA champion lives up to the hype, sensational Starla might be wishing she could hide. This could be a very one-sided matchup.
The damage is starting to affect her.
She knew what she was in for tonight. She came prepared for this.
Moonsault!
Man, did you see the height on that?
This could do it. There's two, and she kicks out at two.
She is still fighting, still keeping this going.
What a reversal.
Nice takedown, stack for the pin.
Oh, wait a minute. Turns the leverage for a pin of their own.
This could be a tipping point in this match. Ooh.
Boom. Uh-oh. Driving a knee right to the ribs.
She's starting to wear down here.
Another reminder that the longer this match goes on, the harder things are going to get.
Uh-oh. Knew what was coming there. Face first, good night.
Making way toward the top rope.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. And she's unable to defend herself, unable to stop this assault in any way.
Starla might be in a panic soon.
Firing with a straight shot there. Answering back.
Boom. So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
The fight is on, and it's furious. What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the Kinshasa.
Oh, man.
Starla looks out of it.
Into the pin. 2.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess she's taking matters into her own hands.
Good. I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Roxanne Perez from NXT? Why was she doing this?
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough. Sit down and stay there. What are we going to do with her?
We're gonna get some answers, and we're gonna get them right now.
You have no idea.
Normally, I'd have a clever one-liner response. We'd maybe go back and forth a bit, it'd be a hoot. But it looks like I've got to be both good cop and bad cop. And bad cop says, start talking.
The new era has arrived.
Is this about the draft? Because Triple H said it was the start of a new era?
It's been right in front of you, but you can't ignore it anymore.
How'd you mess with the Tron? Is there someone helping you out?
Make the right choices and maybe you'll find out someday.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking nobody out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you.
I think so too. Roxanne is a little out there, but I don't think she'd do this on her own. There's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
Here's the woman, anxious to upend the unmasked Roxanne Perez. A woman of...
Even though Roxanne Perez did not respond to questions last week, she has a lot to answer for tonight.
This is about more than just Roxanne, Saxton. She may have been acting alone, but the message being sent tonight is for all of WWE.
And that message is clear. These kind of attacks are over. Now it's up to our top draft pick to make sure that point hits home in the ring.
Oh, my goodness, what a knee strike. Bam! Oh.
Big cross body. Way to avoid that.
Oh, look at these kicks. Oh. Knee right to the face. And any one of those shots could take you out for good. What a forearm.
Oh, did we just see a tooth fly out?
And Roxanne had it scouted.
Oh, what a right hand! And she shots on. That could be curtains for Roxanne. Following it up with the cover.
2. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Roxanne Perez and whatever this was all about.
Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Nikita Lyons from behind. What is happening?
And now Roxanne Perez is recovered and is joining NXT's Nikita Lyons. Clearly Perez wasn't acting alone in all this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. You got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on
division. And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Nick Aldis is trying to intervene. Trick Williams with a chair.
And Aldis goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally. You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions. What the? Bayley and KO part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Adam Pearce, and we're going to work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front, but we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said. About Triple H?
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
And it sounds like we need...
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from... They're from MMA.
Okay. But how does that prove they're not secretly working with...
We used to train together for years. You spend that much time with someone, putting your health and safety in their hands, you know you can trust them.
All right, sold.
Hey, it's been...
I know.
No problem.
Who else could I trust more than my old?
We were always trying...
Not to mention the fact...
So you're saying I was your only option?
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
Well, I'm not fighting again for another 6 months. I suppose this would be a unique way to train for that. All right, I'm in.
Great. I've arranged...
Go for the 3 count. Got it. I'm gonna go get changed.
Okay, and try to win? Because if you lose, I might have second thoughts about this. And then my next best option is this guy named Troy Simpkin, and at that point, I might as well just let NXT take over.
Haven't changed a bit.
All right, show Adrian why you're the only person on Earth I'd bring in here to watch my back. Show me some aerial offense. Yo, Adrian! Sorry, have to do it. That's it. You're making this look easy.
4, 5, 6. Seven. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're gonna fit in just fine here.
One, two. It's over. Ring the bell.
So this is how #1 draft...
The tour bus is nice, but...
Good point. What about the...
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are...
Whenever I was in a tough situation... Bold and brash.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
We need to hit them harder than they hit us. Punch them right in the mouth so they know who they're messing with. They showed up here and caused chaos? Okay, we go to NXT and do the same thing, but worse.
You scare me sometimes, but I like it. You ready?
We're gonna punch them right in the mouth.
Let's do this. What the hell?
Well, hello there. Have a good flight down. We were expecting you.
We were not expecting you.
For the uninitiated here, I'm Troy Simpkin, former WWE producer, now NXT Mutiny's top producer. We knew you'd be coming and we outsmarted you. NXT is clearly not broadcasting here tonight, and instead has moved to a secret, undisclosed location.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm afraid not. Man, you should see the looks on your faces.
Can I strangle him? I want to strangle him.
I'm just the messenger.
Well, we came all the way here. We're not going to leave empty-handed.
I think I see where this is going.
Yeah, we're taking Troy with us. He clearly knows more than he's letting on, and we could use him as a bargaining chip.
You're calling the shots.
This really isn't necessary. I'm just a producer. I'm clueless.
We know. You're coming with us.
Please be gentle.
NXT Mutiny, you one-upped us. Well played, moving the location of your show. But if you think you outsmarted us, think again. See, I've brought in someone to help even the sides, and he had a brilliant idea.
That's right. We have borrowed your top producer, Troy Simpkin. Say hello, Troy.
Hello? Help, please?
That's enough. So NXT Mutiny, if you want Troy back, show up to SmackDown and fight us. I have my debut match later tonight, and your buddy Troy will be out there at ringside.
And unlike you, we're not going to run and hide. We're going to be exactly where we say we are.
See you soon.
Please show up.
Here he is, making his WWE debut with what seems to be a 50% willing entourage.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 290 pounds, Big Money Joe the Savage Montana.
This guy isn't just any random recruit. He and our recent #1 draft pick go way back. I'm guessing he and turncoat Troy Simpkin aren't as close.
Well, definitely not, Saxton, and that's not likely to change anytime soon. Seems he's picked up a few hosting tips from his old friend. They're showing Troy some hospitality, WWE style.
A drama-filled night. We haven't even begun the match. Let's get this one started. Carlito has arrived.
And somebody's about to get a face full of apple.
And his opponent, representing the Judgment Day, from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 220 pounds,
For most of us, this will be our first look at the newest member of the WWE roster.
I've heard this guy is a relentless fighter, but I have to admit, I'm a little uneasy about these sorts of tactics. Hostages? Is this how you want to introduce yourself to WWE?
Well, sometimes you have to fight fire with fire, Saxton. Besides, Mutiny and former WWE producer Troy Simpkin have brought this on themselves. What a clothesline! Ouch!
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Springboard, but nobody home.
Oh, an eye rake. That's not right, but effective.
Oh boy, making a statement with that shot. Oof, smack by the back fist.
And Carlito gets cut down there.
No need to raise alarm, though. He's got plenty left.
He just flipped the script there.
Setting it up.
Thunderous clothesline. Ooh! Kicks to the face. Capped off with a big one.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Carlito is losing grasp of this match now.
Carlito has to turn this around quickly.
Oh! Carlito is out of the way. Got it hooked to the ozone. Playmaker. Elbow drop.
Carlito wants to fly. From the top. And completely missed the mark.
Oh, no. Decided to take a leap of faith and paid the price.
Kinshasa. Is there any air left in Carlito?
And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Big